Hello. Yo. Cherry. Thank you for the 13 months. Year and some change, baby. What's up? Welcome in. Oh. Hello, chat. What is up? We are here today. We really are. We really are. They keep getting filled out. It's actually great. The only thing I'm missing now is like a plant. I need to get like a dude, a little succulent friend. I'm actually so happy about it. Chat. Hello. What is up? Oh, I'm still working on some stuff. Stream is in a constant state of change at the moment. My schedule keeps getting changed around. So once I have something a little bit more concrete, we'll have a more definitive schedule. So that's how it is right now. For the time being, Monday, Wednesday, Friday is probably gonna get shifted around. I don't know about this week, but yeah, I have a constant string of things I have to change. We are indeed getting dispatched soon, yes. So the way I am going to be doing the stream, at least in terms of what I'm doing week to week for now, I think I am going to do blueprints once a week. And then we'll be doing dispatch until I finish it. I anticipate it's going to take us maybe 3 to 4 weeks, I think. Let me see how long people are generally playing in dispatch. We've got 8 and 19 hours, depending. So it could be a game we knock out in 2 days. So it could be something we get through pretty quickly. I have no intention of running through the game again. But yeah, so it'll be dispatch into probably Expedition 33, I think, is going to be our next big game. Yeah. I hope everyone had an absolutely fantastic weekend. My ass was busy doing a whole lot of stuff. Had a great time on Friday for my annual trip that I go with. Me and the boys go to an arcade every year, usually around January. And so that's what I was doing on Friday. Had a wonderful time, ate a delicious meal or two. Got to play new machines, which is always nice. And slam some pinball. Yeah. I think we will be playing Clair Obscure for sure. Because I really want to play a turn-based JRPG. And I have been told very, very good things about it. So, I'm at volume 66, very audible as opposed to 100 like it used to be. Great, good, wonderful. That means my shit's working. Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm going to have to get a new microphone, probably. And a whole ass microphone stand and everything so I can have it, like, closer to my face. Even though it's closer than it was back in the old setup. So, you know, that's mostly where I'm sitting at right now. But I'm supposed to have, I guess I'm probably about a half an inch away from the microphone. I'm supposed to be about this far. Boop. for voiceover work, and so I assume that'll come through for this as well. I have been doing some more auditions, so we'll see how that goes. As soon as I have more information on this project that I'm in and able to share, I'm going to do so. So I have a couple of projects coming up in the works here. Yo, what is up? I have bad news. Bookshelf unlocked for real. I have bad news. You're gonna be here for like this entire segment, and then you'll be gone. But my good news is you'll be back later in the week for dispatch, unless you don't want to experience dispatch. Bestie. Bestie, what's up? Bestie, what's up? You do want to be here for dispatch? Hell yeah. Dispatch is going to go crazy. I'm thinking I'm either going to beat it in 2 runs or it'll be 4. You'll be here today but blind and deaf? Great. Thank you. That's a massive bottle. I have to stay hydrated. It's so that way I don't have to leave nearly as much. And it also keeps my shit cold so I can drink water left over from the night. And it doesn't go into the sink. Yummy. But yeah, big bottle reveal. I need to put some big stickers on this bad boy. So that's what's going on this bad boy. I'm gonna be riding this baby for miles. There's a shelf in front of my closet? Huh? What? This is a jug that it requires 2 hands, by the way. I need to make sure I support this bad boy with 2 hands. It's great, isn't it? It's big. It's how much is it? I gotta clean the adhesive off of this thing. So I had to pick up vast swaths of sailor hair. I don't remember how much it is. 64 ounces? It's a keg. A growler. It's meant to, I guess, you can put some beer in there. There's a closet by my shelf? Huh? Could have fooled me. Keg of water. Yes. There's a shelf next to my shelf, in front of my closet, next to my door, next to my what? Huh? Really? Okay, I'm done. Bit's over. I'm done. It wasn't as funny as I thought it was. It's okay. Where? Yes, dude. Here. Let me actually move so you guys can see what I got going on the shelf right now. This is what we got going on the shelf. It's slowly being put together. I got Pez dispensers over here. Oh, yeah, everything does come through. These are really funny. My dad. I don't know if any of you know the Dungeons and Dragons movie, but they made figures because it's fucking Hasbro. So I just have fucking Justice Smith on my fucking shit, and it's really funny. It's really fucking funny. Hey, horse donation? No. What? There's a horse? Huh? Yeah. No, this is not my horse, although I guess it's my horse now. What's up, Lego? How's work? There's a gamer in front of my shelf? Where? Who? Yeah, so I have a horse. I got the Haley horse. Yeah. I said I did not want it, and so it's here. So I guess it's what I deserve, right? So many IT issues, classic. What else do I got up here? I got the Chia Pet finally unboxed. I need to actually put Chia shit on it though. We got actually. I need to shift some of this around. This guy can't be covering up half of this shit. Put it over here. Why not? Next to my. We'll put the flask next to my dead cat. The shot of me holding the horse with my face off the screen, just giving unsolicited nude pic. Horrifying. Horrifying. Chat, do not go back and clip that, please. What else do I have? What else do I have? Quite frankly, not that much. Actually, let's do this. Let's do this. I think this will be a good move for now. Until I put the rest of my books up. I got a whole other manga that I gotta fit up here. Horrifying. Absolutely terrifying. So I'm gonna do it again. No, chat, no. No. I'm not doing it again. But I wanted the horse reveal, because I knew I was gonna be covering it up the whole time. You speak the truth? I'm not saying you're lying. I'm not calling you a liar, okay? I'm not gonna call you a liar. But yeah, so that's what we got. We got comics and more manga over here. Manga books that aren't cooking. Yeah. So that's where we're at right now. You're probably gonna get a couple more shifts over the next couple weeks. I need to re-email the customer support for the shelf that I got, because they didn't send me a part. I'm missing a part, so I'm missing a whole ass drawer, and that's why there's nothing right here. Otherwise, I'd be putting some stuff here too. But yeah, yeah, that's where we're at right now. That's what we're going on. Thinking about getting some dividers for those of you who are not here for that previous conversation. I'm gonna put a divider behind me and the shelves. Not to cover the shelves, but to get rid of the doors. It does mean we lose the potential sailor and or goose appearance. But both of them have been fake ass bitches, and neither one of them have come in. So it ultimately might not matter. It's okay. It's not like they're not gonna be banned or anything. You guys just won't know until I go, hey, what's up, sailor? What else? I've been playing a lot of Tales of Majayal. I actually am trying to wean myself off of that game a little bit because it's become a really bad addiction and has prevented me from doing anything else. But if you like traditional roguelikes, highly recommend that game. It's fucking fantastic. My multiplayer game of the month has been Outlast Trials. That game's peak. And then I just recently picked up Discounty. And it's fine. It's good. I'm a little concerned from some of the stuff that I've read in the reviews that the game may not be nearly as expansive as I thought it was going to be. Mods, ban Sailor. Mods, ban Goose. Yo, thank you for the 3-stream streak, baby. The other mod, yeah, you've been other modded. You'll be seeing me on there? Yes. Tales of Majayal is fucking amazing. I'm hoping to put hundreds of hours into it over the next couple of months here. Baldur's Gate 3 is you in a chokehold, just got to the Underdark. Great. Good. Wonderful. Cool. I know where you're at. What if you wanted to be the lead mod? Then what? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, you are. Then what? I don't know, because you are, so it's up to you now. I meant to do this. I also meant to have one of these. I meant to have one of these in here. covering up. I'm covering up Simon. Perfect. Actually perfect. Actually perfect cropping. Actually perfect cropping. Oh yeah, and that's the new Fantastic car. The hole got smaller. It's just small on this. The hole still takes up an incredibly large portion of the space when I'm playing a game. It did refund? No, here. Here. See? 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 Me. I'm not lying today. Yeah, sorry. You get a small hole on the big camera. But that's because big camera has something different. Big camera's real estate is taken up by fucking Madam Web, guys. See? So yeah. That's where we're at. What's up, chap? How's everyone doing? We're popping today. What's up? Has anybody done anything cool? Anybody make anything cool? Hey mom, what's up? Did I murder Deadpool? No. Deadpool's not murdered. It's just a bunny. A lozenge bunny. Bracelets? Hell yes. Yes, no, that's why... Oh, I missed it. Hang on. That's why... Oh, dang it. That's why this is up here. Yeah, here you go. The shelf gives really big prop potential, though. Boom. The ears are great. That was a hard watch. Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna keep fucking that up. The ears are great because they got this little concave thing going on, so I could fidget with them. Boom. Love the shelves. Me too. Me too. I also love the shelves. Happy New Year. Yay. Functional concavity baked into each bun ear. Exactly. And that's what's important. This shit is actually peak. I went on a journey to get here. Got your big interview tomorrow. Let's hope you do not perish. I hope you don't perish either. Break a leg. Me too. Me too. We need to do like the Twitter candle circles. Banger. What else? I've been bumping the Everhood soundtrack today. Hell yeah. What was I listening to? I've not started an album yet. So I'm technically already behind. For the year. But I've had a bunch of recommendations, which is great. I've mostly been listening to what whatever YouTuber's been fucking pushing me. YouTube Music. Which has been good for discovery. It's been giving me a lot of stuff that I like a lot better than normal YouTube, which is cool. Been bumping Tame Impala today? Hell yeah. Green Mage Final Battle goes hard? I agree. It does. It goes really hard, actually. Still not as good as YOURLOVE, though. It's probably my favorite song on the whole thing. Bumping Tame Impala, new shit, old shit, whole album, just Dracula. Happy too. When I'm just kicking back with you. 2020 album? Cool. I mean, it's all good. I would hope that if you're a music-based game, give me your songs are good, you know? The 2020 album and the 2015 album? Hell yeah. Need to listen to the 2025 stuff? Yeah, I've only heard Dracula. I probably have heard End of Summer. But Dracula's great. Let's hope always, but you know, oh yeah. Exactly. That's why it's the hope. You're wrong. Dracula's great. Dracula's good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, chat. Hopefully I will be getting a bunch of stuff set up, for moi, personally. I have set a series of goals, not exact resolutions, for myself this year. And Tales of Maj'Eyal will determine whether or not it gets done. Which is good. Which is great, actually. I love that game. Oh, I forgot it's not going to autoplay because I didn't want it to autoplay some shit. Because I think New Year's resolutions are something to just set yourself up for failure, and then you feel really bad about yourself, and then you try and do it again, and then you continue to feel bad about yourself, and it's not a good cycle. However, I do think that goals are good. Goals are great, and you could absolutely set them. So I guess it's kind of the mindset that I'm going into, and it's all stuff like I have been doing last year. You know, whether it's voice acting or doing stuff on the bass guitar. That's one way to look at it. I mean, that's how I look at New Year's resolutions. I think most of the time people make resolutions just like, I'm gonna lose X amount of weight, and then they fucking set them, and then they never hit those goals. And most of the time it's stuff that's like really unobtainable, or the goal is way too big, and they don't cut back on their scope. Tales of Maj'Eyal is my League of Legends? No, League of Legends is my League of Legends. I'm going to start playing League of Legends. It's about to happen again. I desire the MOBA immediately. Do not bait you? It's not even a bait. It's not even a bait. I have it. I literally installed everything like 2 days ago. Logged in. Don't you dare. Hey man. It's my life, not yours. I need to be a D+ Malphite again. The Summoner Rift is calling my ass, and I have to go. It's so good. It's so good. Can't watch me get... It's okay. No one's gonna watch me get into the hole, but myself. See, Bibi knows what's up. Bibi knows what's up. No, you do not have to put yourself back in support jail. The only reason you quit the game was because you put yourself in support jail and you wouldn't let yourself play any other role. Anybody. All of us were like, do you want to try mid? You can play mid. We could put you mid. You got Lux mid. You know how to play Lux. No. You had to be support and you hated it. Can I already get time to game with me? Yeah, no. And that's just going to be it as a whole. Literally nothing is going to change. It's just, I'm going to be playing League of Legends instead. So you're actually fine. You're actually fine. It'll just be me who's suffering. Yeah, I know. I'm literally working on it. That's why Friday is probably going to get switched to Thursday. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm in the position I am because I'm a fucking pushover and I can't say no to anything. Because I pride myself on being flexible. Realistically, I'm not. But yeah. So we'll see. We'll see where everything goes. We'll see where everything gets. I literally just need a solid week of everything being solidified. And like this is confirmed how it's going to be for the next several months, and then I'm good. No one can play support like you, brother. No. I'm sorry, I can't stroke your ego. No. I think you can play other roles other than support. You're not the world's greatest support ever, unfortunately. Ugh. You're not bad, but you're not like it's the only thing you could possibly play. I'd actually much rather see you on jungle or mid, something that you may actually enjoy, other than something that you're putting yourself into. No, you were a fine support. You were a perfectly fine support. But this is not a situation of like, you know, it's the only role you can play because you're god tier at it. You could play literally anything else on the thing. You forced yourself to play support and thus hated the game because you put yourself at a metric that was here, when realistically you only needed to be here. That's all anyone was ever asking for. Wild, I vibed out the Sanctum chest in the reservoir. You did the same thing. Good. Yes. No, that was really fun. I was really excited about that. I was really excited about that. That, and then I literally, like, I sat there for what felt like an actual full hour trying to figure out the Morajai puzzle inside the Sanctum room. That was fun. I do want to open up the rest of the chests in there because there's other various goodies. But obviously the Sanctum key was the most important one. All right, let's get it. Let's get it, chat. Boop. It was an hour almost. Yeah. Nah, I was very determined to get it done, and that's that is genuinely part of the reason why I ended it early anyway, because I was like, I literally spent a fucking whole ass hour on this shit. Okay, cool. Do we see the game? Does everything sound okay? How are we doing? Am I coming only through a left ear? Okay, perfect. Yeah. I think the thing that I'm kind of missing right now is 3 safe locations. It's really the biggest thing. I'm good, hell yeah. Ambidextrous audio streamer, great. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can put it only in the right ear this time. Because I feel like that would be fucking awesome. There have been weird noises all day today. There was like a rhythmic thumping for... It's gone now, but it was like for an hour. Dance Dance Revolution? I think it could be. It sounded like it wasn't like an impact hammer or anything, and it was certainly not a more explicit answer. Because it's fucking 2 o'clock on a Monday. Dude, I'm actually super fucking excited for Dispatch. I haven't played a Telltale game since, I want to say Batman? Which I played maybe 3 years ago or something. I never got the second one, and I should have. I do... I do fear it is not actually getting a season 2 though. From some of the shit that I've been seeing. Not just the reporting. The reporting I've been seeing. Not like bad shit. In this day and age, yeah, dude. Hell yeah, in this day and age. He's right. He's right. He's right. He's actually spitting right now. I need to switch. Hang on. Hang on, chat. Hang on, chat. Dude, next on my list is to get new headphones. I've loved these HyperX clouds that I've had for God, have I had these for 10 years? But it's time. It's time to get something new. That's gonna be next on my list, chat. Of my big ticket purchase for electronic items. Shield your eyes. Apologies for anyone who had closet envy just then. I literally live in there now. It's actually really funny. I should get a picture of me at some point, so you guys can see the scuffed as hell setup. But it's great. Like, I genuinely cannot stress how much my audio has completely changed just by moving into my closet. It's kind of fucking awesome. Although I'm still working out the kinks of the recording with an actual audio interface, which is a little bit new to me. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. That's what I'm doing. Sorry, it was too hot for me to have the big ass quarter zip, the nicely fitting quarter zip over my incredibly oversized, entirely plastic hoodie. Shout out polyester. What is it today? Wood-fired pizza? And get a furnace? Okay, it's the torch. Not the axe today. Boo! I hate the torch. Polyester shoutout is crazy. Yeah, it's awful. It's awful up in here. We hate it. We hate it up in here. We don't like it. Man, I hate this game. At least it's early enough to where I can recover off of the weight room. No, I do hope my distaste for polyester is visible. A letter will be delivered to the mailroom. This requires me to get the mailroom. Could just gain another star though. Let's do gain a star. So we don't even have the mailroom. We already also don't have the shovel, so it's like... I'm just shuffling rooms at this point. I'm not really looking for anything right now. I mean, I guess like I am looking for saves, but kinda scratching my head on that one. I guess realistically I should just be going for more Sanctum keys. Okay. I think we're good now. I'm gonna go to the kitchen, get some food up. Key City. Perfect. mostly just doing this for the dig spots. We have opportunity to get more stars. I guess the baseline goal of what I'm trying to do right now is fill out all of this. Because I've yet to do that. I've come really close, maybe 3 times this entire game. And it is something I would like to do. So... because it'll also be an instant trophy for us. We don't have too many of those right now. I think we're just at like 2. I have another... There should be another trunk somewhere. I thought there was 3. It don't matter. It don't matter. We can use the gems. I miss the upgrade disc, man. Blue box contains gems. Only 1 box is true. The black box contains the gems. It's white. Yep. Hell yeah. A man who knows. Unfortunately, I've stopped caring. Yes. I need the rabbit's foot. Give me that lunchbox. Enjoy your lunch. Okay, now I have to actually do this one. This box is empty. There are 2 empty boxes. There are 2 true boxes. I mean, there are gonna be 2 empty boxes. It's true all the time. this box is empty and it's true. We got true, true. True, which they can't all be. Did I do everything in security? I did. We'll go back and get the other parlor room later. I need billiards to start rolling up too. Dude, it really wants me to take the Great Hall. New book, that's what I thought. Man, this fucking sucks. Unless I can roll the foyer. Gymnasium's free. Shoes? No. It's not actually. I mean, we're already in the room. Wasted it. Yo! Thank you for the follow. What's up, Nova? How you doing? I am in the end game of Blueprints. So if you don't want any spoilers, you may come back on Wednesday, where I will be streaming Dispatch. I mean, it is literally the end game. I hate getting the conference room all the way up here. But I need it. Mrs. Gem on the table? No. I'm going back for the book. Don't worry. I was coming back here because I haven't read the Realm and Rune yet. But thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. I don't actually remember what I was missing. Page-wise. I have read all of this already, but if you guys are okay, I'm gonna read through this again. If there are any objections, you can talk to my lawyer. You could talk to chat. What's up, Fru? How you doing? How goes it? Did you have a good weekend? When the scholars of the First Era found any hidden things, either of a natural source or resulting from the creations of man, they were accustomed to record these in various signs with the aid of figures. They did this in order that the sigils of their realm might not be understood by strangers. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They have been found in every era and every culture and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today, when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to realm sigils, those crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. Where's my pen? Pen's up here. Yes. I think. I should have one just here. Okay. There goes Big S Pen. It was all right. I had a fantastic weekend. Chat, you're about to get hit with ads. We took my roommate out for dinner for his birthday. My ass stayed busy. It was good stuff. No, it is up here. I'm wrong. Okay. We're gonna get hit with some ads. I'm gonna go pee. I'll probably be back before they even hit. And then we'll start taking notes. I'm trying to see through. I didn't know if I have any new movies for you. I did recently watch the newer. It's probably the newest Wes Anderson film, The Phoenician Scheme. Very good if you like Wes Anderson. And then I watched the new Knives Out, which I like a lot better than the second movie. And then I've been watching James Bond. So yeah, I'll be right back. Wes Anderson's not your cup of tea. Understandable. My life was changed when I watched The Fantastic Mr. Fox. So, actually, technically, well, no, I think Fantastic Mr. Fox was my first. My second was Budapest Hotel. Watched 3 with the bestie, skipped 2. Which is the same thing about the Knives Out franchise. No, I really like Glass Onion. I don't think it's one that needs to be skipped. But it's also, like, the whole thing about Knives Out is it doesn't matter. Like, the only recurring character you get is Benoit Blanc. So, yeah. I think 2 was very grand on a significantly larger scale, but is still very entertaining and worth watching. Three is fantastic, of course. The first one is still the best, but I think he has more in the tank. And quite frankly, I would like to see Benoit Blanc as many times as I possibly can. If he becomes modern Sherlock, I'm okay with that, you know? Decided to get Spotify Premium. Usually I always do shit outside the streaming services. But you're interested in what the algorithms are going to hit you with, trying to feed them currently? Yes, good, good, good. I am honestly on the opposite. I'm not really trying to get music via the algorithm. But I literally just said it earlier today. My YouTube music algorithm has been very good so far. So it's good. It's good stuff. I'm hoping it remains that way. Fantastic Mr. Fox is phenomenal. Maybe we'll go back and watch two. Same, Mom. Don't even memory hole it. We watched Glass Onion together. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. We watched it together. I mean, you can go back and watch two again if you'd like, but we definitely watched it together. Um, Hell yeah. Person is great, yes. Yes. Person is fantastic. But that was kind of because it was almost a lightning in a bottle kind of situation. For the last 20 years, saved all the MP3s of the songs that you liked, adding them into Spotify over the last 2 weeks. Took you 30 hours. It was fun, though. Hell yeah. I know that there's like a bunch of extra services that helps you port over stuff from Spotify, but obviously it's not going to be the same as like, or not from into Spotify, but it's not going to be the same as like, here's my wealth of MP3s, right? It's more for transferring playlists over and stuff. But also, again, worth it. Sometimes I like doing things the long way, you know? Just to feel something, quite frankly. That's not what I wanted. Let me see if I have anything else movie-wise. I'm one movie away from finishing up the Sean Connery Bond films. That much I know off the top of my head. And quite frankly, none of them are ever going to be anywhere close to Dr. No, and it's really depressing. From Russia with Love was pretty good, though. That was the one after Dr. No, in between Goldfinger. When is my man going to watch some good movies? I have been watching good movies. Dr. No is fucking incredible. Disagree? That's okay. It's okay. Art is subjective after all. All right, these are things I have in my notes. We already know. I think I have all this as well. Where did I write these down? Okay. We're in the... We have Fen. Araja. Oh, interesting. I have it written down with an S. I wonder if... It's a translation thing, or I'm just dumb and wrote it down wrong. Which ones do I not need? How do I watch movies usually? I It depends. For the James Bond, I've been using Prime. For most of my stuff that I've been picking off of Movie Night, I've been doing Tubi. For general watching of stuff that I've been doing, Netflix. But that's because I was at a location where I had access to a Netflix account. Otherwise, I'll just sail the seven seas, typically. I guess the only other film I can think of over Christmas that wasn't a rewatch was The International. Watch The International. Oh, I did watch Memento as well. Um, which was one of the first Christopher Nolan films. Might have been his first, actually. I don't remember. Really, really cool. Big fan of how it's told in reverse. Yeah, it was good. Um, there were some bits where I was like, okay. Um, just in terms of like the writing. But as far as like the direction and how it was shot, it was very, very good, very fun. I also like seeing. God, I gotta go find the actor real quick because I don't think everyone here has seen The Sopranos. Um, Joe Pantoliano. He's in Memento, Matrix. I'm pretty sure he's the bitches leave guy in RoboCop. He's Ralphie Cifaretto in Sopranos. For those of you who needs like a face, those are the many things he's been in. Very, very, very awesome actor. He's very Weasley. Very good stuff. Yes, 192 is the official count. Listen to a lot of really interesting stuff. Predominantly metal, but I had some cool little, not really indie, but just other various projects sprinkled in there. Oh, that's cool. So raise equal transportation. This was missing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Naval roads. Horse. turtleback? What the fuck does that mean? Aviation gin. Camel. And then turtle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Am I on Rate Your Music? I'm not. I do all of mine analog. Analog. I save it in a .txt. Which album did I like the most? If I can even pick a favorite experience, I can't pick a single favorite. So in my list, I have a bunch of asterisks, which determine stuff I would just recommend to literally everybody or something I was listening to a bunch. I would probably go with I love my computer. Nina Geraci. That is an incredible house music album. The entire album feels like a DJ set, which is really, really fun. Stardust. Danny Brown. Any reason I don't do it online? No. I just started doing them in 2024 as TXTs. And it just works that way for me. Who else? Who else? Definitely Tarkan. You already saw this one coming. I believe the album is Uzak as well. But the entire album is great. Most visited website of Lifetime? Yeah, I'll take a look at it. The thing about me is, like, I'm not really, unlike with Letterbox, actually rating an album doesn't interest me nearly as much. I don't really have a desire to give a however many out of 5 for music, like I do with movies. Don't know why. The only album I hated this year was Skillet. It was a Skillet album. It was whichever one has Monster on it. That album fucking sucked. That's the only one that I have a strong negative opinion on. What was something else I was listening to a ton? Oh, Gusto. Here's the last album I'd recommend. There's many more, but all 4 of those albums are ones that I listened to more than once this year, and kind of had me in a stun lock for the year. Oh my god. Okay, weather. I think we have all of this except for foggy. Let's see. What do we got? We got wavy for heat. We got rainy. We got stormy. We got snow. We got wind. We got fog. The only one we were missing were unusual. I think all of the moats on the border is correct as well. Oh, so that's what they had wrong. Because it was between something and banner. Militaristic. Cool. Okay, great. That's awesome. Take pics? No, I've got it all already. Like, literally everything that I have in my notes is... I have all of this in my notes. I have all of this in my notes except for straight black lines. It's literally... because I ran through this book already. We were literally only missing like 4 or 5 pages, I think. I mean, it's literally all here. See, we got the moats. The rays. The only thing we were missing was unusual. I have all the transportation things with the denotion here. And then color is on this side. And we weren't missing any information with that either. Because we were literally just missing this for some reason. I don't know why the rays were torn out, honestly. But we were literally missing the entire transportation section. And then we were missing, because we were missing the transportation section, we were missing both foggy and straight black off of the weather. We had all the moats, though. Yeah, because I have, like, down to poetic. This will double check. Yeah, tribal, agricultural, martial, metropolitan, academic, industrial, spiritual, and poetic. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're probably only going to all be used once anyway. I need to get into the classrooms. That's next up. And then this, like, we've already solved this particular sigil anyway. We did that last stream. Oh, you guys can't see it. My bad. There you go. We solved this already. All right, get me out of here. Did I get the morning room already? I did not. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me, bro? This game really fucking hates me, man. I'd rather get the rerolls, I guess. Do I even need to eat the pizza? Not really. Probably not going to get anything that I wanted to do in this run anyway. So be it. I do need to go back through my notes to see where the... Should have... Yep. That's what I wanted. Oh, right. We got a shovel. That's something I need to go back and do. Go through the tunnels. Maybe I should go to the dining room. Getting a significantly limited number of keys right now. Right, it is too. Okay, cool. Awesome. 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 I don't even think we have enough gold for the locksmith to be even worth it. Okay. Let's do this. Get some more keys. And also another tick in the billiards room. Oh, 22 minus 20 is 2. $17, $18, $19, $20. Minus 10 is 10. Minus 8 is 2. Times 3 is 6. 4, 20, 40, 10, 1. Mathematical! Alright, let's go digging. Any Adventure Time fans in the chat? That's right. That's right. I can lockpick those doors, actually. And give it a shot. Ooh, a piece of candy. Yeah, I've been considering going back and watching it, honestly. Watched it all the way through in college. I think I stopped as a kid at Flame Princess. During the Flame Princess arc is when I that was it. Do that. I feel like I should go and get that pizza. Nice. Okay, we've got one safe location, so we just need the 2 others. There is a thing in the vaults. That's what I wanted. I wanted the dormitory early. Key card. Alright, can I do this? 1, 2, 3. I've got no more dice. So probably not, actually. Do you have any ideas about the safe? No. No, I have no idea where I'm supposed to get the date from it, if I'm keeping it a buck. The only thing I can think of is I need to... Someone may have discussed doing the drawing in some other missive or something like that, and that is where it's going to come from. But no, I don't really have a date. Like, I might be able to use the day he fucking died. Of course now is when I get the fucking foyer. Oh man, I fucking hate this game. No. No, I don't really... I'm not in a position where I want one at the moment. Like, it's fine that I don't know. It's not really like it's impeding any other progress, because it's not gonna tell me where the other 2 safes are, so... If it was like the last one I needed, and I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing, I would be like, ah, yes. This is not what I want. I need trash. Oh my god. Are you kidding me right now, bro? Cool. Awesome. Great. All of that was useless. This game is pissing me off, dude. Oh, cool. They just stay open. That's less exciting, actually. Okay, I guess we have 5 keys. I think we do the rest of the black boxes, probably. Yeah. Sanctum key is not in a box. It's buried. Well, you're wrong. So we now know green memos are actually lies. Red memo. The box containing allowance tokens is marked by Moon. I think this was true. Nope, it was not. That's right. Red lies. The Sanctum key is in a blue box. We know that to be false. More than 2 boxes contain prizes. Well, that's upsetting. Because there was the one with the allowance, and then there is the Sanctum key, so that's 2 boxes. If Fred's a lie, then that means... should be more? The pink boxes do not contain any prizes. Right, I guess it wasn't handwritten. So we get some more stuff. Okay, cool. That's all of the black boxes. So we have blue and red left. So next time we have 6 keys, we'll just come down here and open all those. Or we just have a bunch left over, I guess. Bedroom, guest bedroom, dormitory. None of these are fancy. Actually crazy. Actually aggravating that there was trash in only one thing. When normally you get a fuck ton of trash. I don't even have, like... there are more items. Like the metal detector shovel. I don't got none of that. Cool. Alright, let me call it a day. I'm gonna pee, and I need to review where the Sanctum key is for the rest of it. Okay. So it just occurred to me that there absolutely could be a red letter just in the vault. Um, I also am supposed to get a sanctum key from the vault. One of the sanctum keys is in a room of clocks. If I remember correctly, I need to get a clock tower out of the drawing room. So we need to go and get the drawing room so we can make new rooms. One of the keys has something to do with a king on a throne. Not actually sure what the fuck I'm supposed to do about that one. I'm thinking it could be either again something with 46, something to do with the fact that we uncovered like literal ruins, or another room that I need to draft out because we don't actually have the solarium, which is a dead end room. The corner cases, the parlor, the patio, the nook, the office, the library, the pantry. One of those wasn't checked though, which means everything else should have some kind of clue needed for. Sorry, this is a new clue. I'm on a tangent now. All checked corner case rooms had a low case clue. That's the part that doesn't make sense. What low case? I don't think I read that wrong. When I was transcribing, I did it like 3 or 4 times. God, a new clue is gonna drive me up a wall. Okay. I'm just gonna focus on getting the draft room. Because there's a couple of rooms that I need to pull off of that. So it's gonna be draft room and it's gonna be the conservatorium, so that way I can figure out, I can start getting rid of rooms I don't want to see ever again in my life. A new clue is so crazy. Yeah, it's just mind-bogglingly convoluted, intentionally so. I have like 15 more pieces and not enough. Shit, fuck. Should have done the dormitory. Not enough of the puzzle is showing itself to me right now. Because I've got potential anagrams. I've got something I'm supposed to do with XYZ and ABC, but I can't do anything with XYZ and ABC when I have 2 A's and 2 X's. Cipher 6's, 6's cipher. I still have to verify if checking those actual rooms yields any results as well. I don't know why this is considered the antechamber. That was another thing that came up. There's no reason for me to do this. I guess I can do the schoolhouse. What am I even saying? Even if I can't get the final test room right now. Anyway, I guess today we're gonna try and get the classrooms. And maybe get into the vault again. Okay, off to a great start. Our highest classroom was grade 4. for anyone keeping track. It does mean we need 8 gems. That's the other thing. Somehow, some way, I'm supposed to late game pull one of the keys out of the music room. So there's a bunch of shenanigans I'm gonna need to do to make that align as well. 11 minus 1 is 10. 10. Is that right? 11 minus 1, 10. 10 times 10. 100 divided by 20, what, 5? 2. 16. Minus 15. 1. 3. 7. Nope. It wasn't divide. It wasn't divide. 5. 1. Let's do that again. So 3 times 7. 1. 18, right? Yeah. Silver key, great. Well, that's 1 key off the board. For the music room, we need the prism key and the secret garden key potentially. Not confirmed, but it is potential. The next book we're going to get off of the library is probably one of the digest rooms. Of course, I don't have enough for that. Which I would have if I went into the den, which I did not because I'm a fool. Trunk this time. I think we just need to do. We haven't done the history of Arinda, first edition. Oh, I do like lore. Let's do drafting strategy. Maybe this will give us some more clues, because unfortunately the lore is only going to help us for downstairs. Alright, it's grade 3. This was periodic table stuff, right? Yep. Wrote some stuff down, didn't know what would be helpful. Oh my god, and we still have the... There's so much, man. That's the thing, if I don't focus on a certain task, this game gets incredibly overwhelming. And then I completely forget, you know, what the fuck else is going on. This box and the blue box are both false. This statement is of no help at all, which is true. The gems are in the black box. So... True. Gems are in the black box. So if true, true, false, this box and the blue box are both false. I do need the gems. Okay, good. I was worried here. Clearly a movie fan. Most of the movies I mentioned are more in the commercial entertainment field. Not elitist, you watch plenty of them yourself, but do I not crave something more, something for the soul? My favorite director is David Lynch. So absolutely, I crave something for the soul. But movies are, for me, a form of escapism and um, entertainment, as well as probably one of the highest forms of art that exist, period. So I like it in all its forms, in the same manner that I do music, right? I don't like just one very fine point of a genre. Um, I've started predominantly to try and branch out as much as I possibly can. Um, which is why I was doing a sort of word of mouth thing and not, going, oh, you recommended me a metal album, I'm not going to listen to it, Um, I feel the same way about movies. I think that there is a lot to be had about certain movies and things like that. Because again, Hollywood capitalism, it sinks its teeth immediately into a form of art, right? And then pumps it out for profit. But I literally probably once a month tell all my friends that I think we should unironically just start making short films. Um, the last movie that I watched that made me cry was The Last Showgirl, which was, I think, 2 or 3 nights ago. And that movie was predominantly a movie that you're just supposed to feel. Um, and even then, it still had its own, set of issues. I think it spent a lot of time on the actors in silence. Some of it made perfect sense, and some of it I was like, okay, I get it. But luckily, the movie was an hour and a half, so nothing really overstayed its welcome. I've gone on and on and on countlessly about how I think lighting is a lost art, which was very prevalent when I watched Casablanca last year. How there's even some episodes in Dexter that had some really cool lighting. That's the one thing and why I rated Wake Up Dead Man as high as I did, because Rian Johnson really, really, really utilized the lighting to sort of set the tone and change the tone in a given scene. So, no, I would not consider myself a one-note film enjoyer. And I crave something with soul every day. But I think that just comes from a person who... Any person who enjoys art to the fullest should sort of be in that mindset, in my opinion. I think being closed-minded, especially when discussing art to a degree... did I get an outside room? Can be very detrimental, I would say. I gotta stop with the hallways. I will take this. Where the fuck did all my gold go? Did I not pick up my allowance today? Woof, dude. One thing they appreciate is they changed the saves to stay open. Used to have to retype the code each time on release. That's very annoying. Great. Awesome. Classroom run cooked. I'm gonna go do another run. Let me go and get my allowance. Let me get my allowance. I guess I could spread the gold through the room. Maybe get the axe to get rid of the trophy room. Which honestly makes no sense, because the trophy room kind of fucking sucks. It was worth it for the ruby, but dang, yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. They can't all be bangers. It sucks because it's like, I don't know what I want. Come to love it when it's free. I mean, I am gonna, that's what I'm gonna be axing regardless. Okay, run's actually not over. I forgot to actually just consider entering the kennel. I need more gems. I need the wine cellar. Okay, we can at least get to grade 5. Nope. Nope. It's too early for that. Okay. Yeah. Turtled the earth a bit. Here's the spiral. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't even consider this. The spiral of stars that is up there, I believe, is the same symbol that her ladyship did. Not that I drew it very well, but I'm pretty sure it's the same exact spiral. No sigils in... Oh, it's called the ore sphere. Okay. The South Key's interesting. I can't remember what geographically keys are. I think there's something with water. But he's also not lost on me that we got room 46 over here. I guess it's not room, but we do have 46 over here. So it's got the rotations, and then it goes whoop, then keeps going. Morajai? Moraven. Morajai might get stuff from boats, might be nautical. So I'll write that down in a second. Yeah. Sanctum. Inner sanctum Morajai may be nautical. I know that typically they just draw ships and leviathans and things for whatever. Hit you in my letterboxd? I got you. I think I'm just Speed McPeen on Letterboxd as well. Yeah. Here you go. I've used this on and off for a while, so it doesn't encompass every single movie I've watched. I don't know if all my David Lynch movies are on here. Back when we were doing those. Yeah, no, Skeleton Man is definitely staying as a 5-star. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sorry, I just remembered about Boys in the Band. I was gonna start crying. Chat, you're about to get hit with ads. If you want to miss out on the ads, consider subscribing. For free with Twitch Prime. Or for $6 a month. $6 a month? Is it 7 now? Oh, I don't know anymore. One of these was... Oh, okay, that's why I need to go through the history of Arindia. Because then I can get at least Eraja, Arinda Ares, Nuance, and Arch. I'm gonna figure all that out. Yeah. The Et Sphere. get an ore. Sent left and right. It's locked, right? I don't think the Branzino is going to be worth anything. Letterboxd is hard to navigate. Yes, it is probably my least favorite app ever, actually. The amount of times that I have like struggled to put something in my watch list or my diary has been very, very, very aggravating. Sorry, Chad. I know I forgot to pet the guy. You guys got some keys for me? Absolutely brutal. All right, let's go get our gold and allowance and shit. What am I even doing? No, I spread it. I'm looking for 32. I guess technically 33 because I need to go through the chapel. And I also refuse to break the piggy. That was there the whole time? Great, glad I missed that. Alright, I think we're just shy. No, we can do it. Perfect. Okay, well at least do the trophy room. It's probably going to be all the big ticket gems. So the trophy room, the vault. And then I get one more pick, huh? Maybe the rumpus room. I love a good rumpus. Yeah, Cloister's a great pick. Sorry, you stun locked me, I had to think. Have I watched some Kubrick movies? I'm definitely behind on Kubrick. I think I've only seen one Kubrick film. I don't want the Kubrick stare. Yeah, I've seen The Shining. But obviously I've heard great things about 2001 Space Odyssey. Clockwork Orange, Metal Jacket. I have seen Doctor Strangelove. I fucking love Doctor Strangelove. That movie's awesome. Yeah, I watched Doctor Strangelove back in college. I've got no interest in watching Lolita. Um, yeah, so a little bit of Kubrick, not enough though. Not nearly enough. No, I don't want AI mode. That was a misclick. Get out of here. Ah! Whoa, 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 whoa. What are we screaming about? There's my homework? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I will make it so. Trying to make an entrance? Good, I'm glad you did. One of the things that I've really been wanting to do with 2001 Space Odyssey is get absolutely fucking baked out of my mind and watch that movie. Either one works. Yeah, I got some slack, and I think the thing that I say that, and I know I'm probably gonna end up liking 2001 Space Odyssey or something in place, because I also want to watch Barry Lyndon. My roommate's been wanting to watch that for a while, so probably be what the both of us end up doing. Kubrick is very good when it comes to making general art, also being highly entertaining, similar to Lynch. Hitchcock also. Yes, I've watched a lot of Hitchcock. The only Hitchcock movie I was unable to actually finish was The Man Who Knew Too Much. But I've got through Psycho, The Birds, Rear Window is my favorite, and will continue to be my favorite. Predominantly because I think the voyeuristic narrative is really, really interesting and entertaining. But I also like how meta the film is, and that the different windows are different aspect ratios for films and things like that. Not necessarily just film. I think it's more on top of that. Like certain stages and things. It's really, really, really cool. But I still have a bunch of Hitchcock to go through as well. Yeah, exactly. So I wasn't the only one. Yeah. Okay. Because I was like, I could have swore I watched Vertigo in middle school. Vertigo is one that I want to revisit because, quite frankly, I had no idea what was going on with that movie in middle school. Which is unfortunate. Because I have a feeling it was fucking phenomenal. What is this? The Inkwell. Whoa. Where did that come from? $50, I guess. Cool. No, good. Please do. I mean, if it wasn't for you coming in here saying 2 years ago that I had rookie numbers, I would not have been at 192 albums last year. So I am perfectly okay with this arrangement. If I need to be harassed to watch more movies, I think that's perfectly fine. Which boxes are true? This box does not contain gems. This box contains the gems. We can't have 3 truths. What are your thoughts on Herzog? I know we've talked about Herzog before, briefly. But I know, you know, as a German, you may have some different stuff. I like him. I think it's really funny that he's going to be in Warframe. But that's a side conversation. As far as the director goes, I'm trying to think of the movies that I've seen from Herzog. Aguirre, Wrath of God, definitely is the only one that I can think of off the top of my head. Fucking phenomenal. But I also want to try and dip my toes into some like eras too, like French New Wave, stuff like that. But you know, this is what I get for not being a film major like I should have, or an actor, and instead took a single film class as an elective and went, wow, I wish I could do more with this. Have to Kubrick the other continents? Hell yeah. It's blue, isn't it? Nope. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, I'm certainly not adverse to watching things slightly out of my comfort zone. And foreign films are an easy selling point for me. Subtitles are not a strong barrier. I'm hoping to watch the new it's Park Chan-wook, right? Because I don't think Bong Joon-ho is doing much. What are you doing? Yeah, No Other Choice. I think we're getting it here in the States very soon, if we haven't already. Funnily enough, haven't seen Old Boy. I've only seen Decision to Leave, and I swear I've seen one more. Oh yeah, Snowpiercer. Why is he attached to Snowpiercer? Hold on. That's right. I was like, Snowpiercer's Bong Joon-ho. It's like I very much remember that being his and not. Why are we attached? Why are we giving me that under Park Chan-wook movies, huh? 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 Let me go to his filmography. What have I seen? Here we go. This is better. Yeah. Decision to Leave. Really want to watch No Other Choice. Stoker. That's the other film that I saw from him. The film's okay. God, Decision to Leave was so fucking good, dude. Big noir fan. And of course, by extension, neo-noir. What am I doing? I don't even remember anymore. I don't even remember anymore. It's true. It's true. Look, it was what was in recent memory. I wish this was flipped. Do I really need the pump room? Not really. I need to stop doing the hallway hell. I'm actually gonna have to reset 2 days. It's actually kind of ridiculous. Though I guess if I get all the hallways, I can probably do filling everything pretty quick. I don't want to waste my stars just yet. I can't do that. But I do want these. This pool thing pisses me off. I'm assuming the swim trunks are what spawned in the chests there. Yeah, that's what I thought. I get it. Swim trunk. Very funny game. Very funny. I'm loaded on dice today. Holy moly. They be swimming. They do indeed. Well, I mean, it's kind of the thing with the game, and I guess it's something that I need to remember exists, and it'll probably help me for some of these puzzles. But like blueprints, right? I can't remember what the actual term for it is. Rather rumpus right now. We'll do the Grey Alzar in a sec. I'm gonna open this. P. If I had the lockpicking kit, I'd try. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll stand in front of him though. Alright, lock in.
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Faintly in the mist,
That's the Red General.
I see a figure. A statue cradled in a courtyard of sentinel stone. You will find yourself one day wandering these paths, walking in the footsteps of
What?
the past, wandering and waiting, searching for a shadow that will never be cast, longing for the day to end, the hours to pass. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
That was probably the most... I don't know how to apply any of that I've gotten yet. But that's fine. It's okay. What do I want? What do I need? Shovel, maybe. Gems, maybe. Boiler room. Boiler room into laundry. So you haven't powered the laundry. I'd like to know what that does. Deep Blue Chess AI, but I modeled mine after you, Deep Smooches. You better not be modeling an AI after me, baby. There can only be one me until I upload my consciousness. And in which case... well, you know. What's up, man, Fernar? How you doing? Chat, scan his face. Chat, scan his voice. Straight to the data farms. It would be. We would be up. We need a Jack AI immediately. Immediately. Yeah, that's right. Give me the jams. Give me the Uncle Gems. You're right. I actually love this room now. Bruh. 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 I think that's a run. Yep. 45 cents per human copy, dude. We're maximizing our profits right now. No, you're right. You're right. And honestly, I should have known never to doubt you, but here I go doubting you anyway. You know? I'm on day 50 now. That shit don't matter no more. Where's this place? Let me jump. I was looking to see if there was a puzzle piece in here. Okay. I think we've got like 1 or 2 more runs. Depends on how long this next one takes. Actually, would it be... What if I just recycle the run real quick? You can jump all I want at the height of 0? That's true. That's true. Unless... No, I'm not going to get out of bounds. Psych. Oh, I think it's like a... No. Okay. Never mind. Me when I don't know how to do the exploit. It is something with the menu or opening a directory or something will force you to just remain up. It's a different slope? Oh. Is it that set of stairs over there? Cool. That makes sense. Steeper. Interesting. So once you get to 50, it just starts the cycle back again. Cool. Should be a new book for us. Tools of the trade. In the world of drafting, the tools an architect wields are crucial in shaping their vision and bringing their designs to life. The precision, elegance, and functionality of these instruments can have a profound effect on the drafting process and the final outcome of your project. That's why it's very important to choose the right tools to complement your drafting. Techniques in this issue of Drafting Strategy, we will divide into the vast realm of inventory, bringing to light the many hidden tools of the trade that can enhance your favorite strategies and elevate your architectural ambition to unprecedented heights. From classic compasses and T-squares to the state-of-the-art software upgrades, the variety of drafting tools available to architects today is staggering. As we navigate this diverse landscape, regardless of whether you are a seasoned professional seeking to refine your toolkit or a budding draftsman searching for a basic set of instruments, the following articles will provide invaluable insights and guidance for architects of all levels. The guiding compass. Let's see. We got gems. You can't have a conversation about drafting items without starting with gems. These valuable stones allow architects to draft special floor plans. Stopwatch, a more short-term, very short-term alternative to paying gem costs in utilizing a stopwatch to bypass any gem cost you encounter during a frantic 1-minute drafting dash. That's something we haven't seen in our life. Emerald bracelet. Of course, if you're wealthy enough to be able to afford to purchase it from the showroom, this very high-end luxury item removes the gem cost of special floor plans altogether. Repellent spray. But why remove gem cost when you can just remove the whole room? Where has this been? Where has this been? I need it now! Repellent spray can free you of that annoying floor plan for up to a week. And get rid of the hallways for a week. Ivory dice. Dice are a resource that allow you to re-roll for new floor plans while drafting. Brass compass. A useful drafting tool that adjusts the orientation of floor plans. If a room has another exit, it will have a high chance to lead north. The silver key. The orientation of floor plans matters a lot less when rooms have tons of doors. The silver key all but guarantees that your draft will result in a room with enough doors to ensure that they lead where you want them to go. Gear wrench. The first item that can adjust the rarity of floor plans in the draft room. Although it only works on mechanical rooms, it is a useful tool for customizing your experience. The ornate compass, another luxury item from the showroom, and likely the most useful drafting tool on this list. Ornate compass allows you to rotate floor plans as you draft them, allowing you to position doors to your advantage. Glue, grease, and guts. Crafted from the depths of resourcefulness and innovation, contraptions are makeshift creations born from the fusion of two or more distinct tools. Through soldering, taping, and a liberal amount of hot glue, inventors can use the workbench found in the workshop to bring together disparate elements to forge something far greater than the sum of its parts. Blind experimentation is often the most rewarding avenue for true innovators. But for those crafters who need a bit of inspiration or guidance, we have included a list of common contraption components to kickstart your creative journey. I'm pretty sure literally the only one we need left is the coin purse and the lucky rabbit's foot. I'm pretty sure we've done everything else because there's supposedly only 8. I haven't found the repellent, likely won't for a while. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Got so spoiled late game, had the ornate compass in coat check, which you made common, so you could reliably pull it out in the first 5 rooms and profit every day. That's, yeah, no, I mean, that's a pretty clutch way to go. Upgrade disc. Perhaps the most exciting item an architect can come across is an upgrade disc. This floppy data disc houses a wellspring of unique architectural plans designed explicitly for a specific room. By inserting the disc into a computer terminal, architects gain the ability to shape the destiny of a room guided by the enticing designs contained on the disc. This myriad of options not only allows architects to craft floor plans that align with their preferred strategies, but also enables them to adapt their creations to evolving project requirements. Furthermore, the upgrade disc's array of plans ensure that no two architects will follow the same path, fostering a landscape of diverse architectural designs. This is real. We've seen all 3 of these. Tools and tips. Stringing together adjoining hallways has always been the most straightforward strategy when using a hall pass, which we've seen but have not used. Drafting floor plans like tunnel and secret passage are an easy way to set up longer chains of hallways. You can adjust the security settings in the terminal located in security to make security doors more or less common. If you have a key card, it is worth changing these settings to high, and if you haven't, you may want to set them to low. Actually, that does make sense, because key cards, having the key card but setting it to high means that they're less likely to be locked by a normal key. For the endeavoring gardener, a watering can is a fundamental tool, but did you know you can refill this item with water? All you need to do is find a faucet with running water. The kitchen. Probably the lavatory, too. Most green rooms can only be drafted along the edges of your house, and the secret garden is no exception. You can use this key on any locked door leading to one of these room positions. If you've come across any fancy ruby socketed candlesticks, you may want to take note in case you find an item that can produce a flame. These specific candlesticks contain mechanical triggers that are tripped when the candle is lit. Word from the editor. Tools are cool, but they are only as good as the architect who harnesses their capabilities. As you finish reading this issue of Drafting Strategy, I want you to open up your menu and take a look at your inventory. Take a moment to look at each item and contemplate the true potential they all hold. The same potential you see there is the same potential that resides within yourself. For it is not the tools themselves that will sculpt the grand structures and monuments of tomorrow, but the deft hands and brilliant minds of architects like you. Who's the author Drafting Strategy? Who that is? Who is this? Look through your inventory to see what you got. Huh? Give me that apple. Hey, apple. Hey, apple. The jokes, they write themselves. I think I could probably try and get the repellent earlier using the trading post. Leave that as is. Storm's fine. I'd rather see the showroom more often though, because we're starting to get to the point where we've got a decent chunk of money off of the allowance, which is nice. So bare minimum, I could probably get the necklace. Pretty early here. So I can at least start the day with an item. I guess it's 2 items. Dormitory is something I should definitely be getting early. It's a trunk this time. Lots of trunks today. Sledgehammer would be awesome. Empty boxes are both false statements. So it's only going to be in the true box. Allegedly. Blue box is false. White box is empty. So if we're taking this as true, the empty box both have false statements, then that means the blue box is true and that the white box is full. But then that means that if this is full, this is empty, this is empty, which would make this statement actually false. Empty boxes both have false statements, I think. If the white box is empty, then the blue box is true. If the blue box is true, then that means the white box is full, which then makes this actually false. It's an interesting conundrum. White box is, let's do true. The white box is empty. False. The blue box is true. False statements. Empty, full? No. It's probably in white. Nope. Cool. My gut instinct initially was to just open up the black box anyhow, so not bad. Perfect. Holy moly. Ole mole. There's one in the library too, right? Unfortunately, unless we get the drafting room, well, it's not going to be this run, but pumping all of the classrooms in the manner that I have been is still not going to yield all of the results, and we're going to have to do this again. However, I do think that the classrooms are going to be key to some of these puzzles that I've got kind of floating over my head right now. Hence why I am pushing for it now as opposed to until after I finish the drafting strategy, or not the drafting strategy, but get it from the drafting room. Alright, so this is 4. This is the highest we've gotten to so far. Nice. Which means we can actually come up under 1, 2, 3, 4. One more? Coupon book, key card, 2 gems. No, we're good. I can come up under and go here or here with the foundation. Oh, you're kidding. Why not do it now? The hall pass, nice. You'll not lose feet when traveling between adjoining hallways. Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallway do not cost money. Cost gems. Nice. That's really cool. Got a hell of a lot of gold, that's for sure. Sorry, I think that shit's really funny to do every time. Cool. This is new. This is great. This is what I want. I should consider something that can give me... I mean, gems is good. Keys are what I need, but gems is good. Raise your ya. So one time I needed a dead end. I used them both. Raise your ya. I think it's 50-50 again. You've used that technique to hit some high belt notes in the car, as you should. Just because you gotta raise your ya. It works. Horrible vocal stim, but... The fuck? Art class? What's going on over here? I do like a chamber of mirrors. This is a very bad spot for it. Office will give us... Eesh. From adjoining hallways. Okay. That's fine. That's okay. This is good, because I can get a great haul. Okay, let's take a look at what we can glean from fucking art class. We got the plane, we got the bride, we got the car, we got the flan. That looks like a turkey baster. No, I'm gonna look at the papers. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'm gonna look at these. Oh, okay, so this would have just helped me for this later, huh? Acorn and corn. Robot and... Root. Cool. I'm so glad our class is useless to me at this current moment. Okay. Gotta be very careful with spending shit with the inkwell right now. Yes, grade 6. A projector, this is fun. I need keys. Do I have the workshop? Okay, still need the rabbit's foot. Probably just gives me more coins. More coins. Alright, what's grade 6 all about? Who is the crowned ruler of Fen Ares? Isn't it Prince Learson? Which city in Fen Ares is named after a historical figure? Reddington. Interesting. How many sons did the fourth king of Orindia have? I know he had 3 daughters. I think. Do we have a blank one of these? Yeah, we do. Which one? The Fen question? He did, yeah, he did. 60 and 6 is not at all what he should have picked. assume the forbidden flag is black. Oh, I did. I saw. This is crazy. Crazy option. 4 to 6. Are they all 4 to 6? 50. History is penned. I mean, yeah, that's very true. Okay, black flag for sure. Because that shit was conquered. The entire era. We got 22, 22, 22. 12. It's probably 22. Who's crowned ruler? We got Teskin. Learson. How many sons did fourth king have? 2. 2. 2. Everyone's saying 2. 2 sons. So we know you've got 3 incorrect coal. You're at 22, so 4 is correct. Black, 6 is correct. You got 3 incorrect, so we're missing 1 more. Teskin seems to be the way to go, which also makes sense because they literally stole it. They conquered it. So we just need who is not an ally and which city's Fanaries named after, or which city in Fanaries is named after a historical figure. We got 2 for Reddington. And then 2 for Oris. So it's either Reddington or Oris. What did you get? You got Teskin. You have 2. You have 22. Arch. Raja. You put your incorrect answer is probably Reddington and Arch. All of this we can go back into the history book to double check anyway. Prince Learson incorrect. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 5, and 6. Or it's Oris. I see. So 1, 2, and then it's Oris. And a Raja. Or, just in case, it's Reddington. And Arch, I think. Not that I think any of this is going to be helpful to me. Okay. 7. Remember, don't square until you're there. See? See? I figured this is where I would have figured out the square shit. Don't square till you're there. We've got the turned squares. And then wavy ass fucking lines. It's true. It's true. You are special. I'm gonna solve these on my own later. Who's got the most? Let's just do them all. Some Zach Craft. This is only for the billiards room. But yeah, I know I need more channel point redeems. I'm doing a whole hell of a lot at the moment, unfortunately. Is this late enough? So we have the secret garden key. It's probably going to be a prism key. The keys are still going to be useful nonetheless, though. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think I literally am going to have to grab all the keys or make it like in 40-something. One more classroom, though. Which we could just not get. It should be great. It should be great. I guess, no, we got enough keys in the drawing room. Just gotta make my way to walk all the way back there. Unless we get it here. Nope. Divided by 3. 6. Minus 1 is 5 times 3 is 15. 20. 1. So then these negate, so it's just 9 times 4. What's that? 36. minus 2016. Nice. Alright, let's see if we can get this last classroom. Unfortunate that we're not going to be able to solve the secret test and get a trophy out of this. We are going to have to come back and do all of this again. But we're living and we're learning. Right. I actually might not have enough feet to do this. I'd probably not pass. Yeah, but I'd still like to see it. Because even if I couldn't do it now and have to do it again, I would much rather have gotten it now instead of having to do, because it'll be 3 times then, you know? I'd rather at least take a picture of what I'm supposed to be doing, work on it off camera or during whatever else I'm doing, you know? During a run. And if it's at least multiple choice, my ass could still guess through some of it. It's pissing me off. Not even gonna look at models? Yeah, I don't need to look at the models. I don't need to look at the models. I need this last classroom. How will I know about the Great Hall? I don't need to know about the Great Hall. That's for today. I'm not going into 46 today. I just need this last classroom. Of course. Of course, of course, of course, of course. Key card? Never mind. Never mind. Life is good. Life is okay. Life is... What? Might as well get more feet. Shepherd's pie, baby. Oh. delicious. Come on, one more classroom, one more classroom. One more, that's all I need, that's all I need. Beep, 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 beep. Yes. Oh, finally. Oh my god, this is actually fucking massive. Oh, wow. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. I can read the note in the tomb. Foreign language class. Ulgo? Cool. Earlier religion didn't use verbs, so today the rare usage of verbs are comprised almost entirely of loan words and are mainly used to describe physical actions. No verbs will be loan words. Okay, lore, hue, tray, yate, lun, tao, nai, array. Word, house, tree, gate, water, day, night, future. And then we got off the affixed pairings. Fix. Okay. Aj. Ma. Ov. Nev. El. First. Small. Small name. Small name. suffix. Ja. Am. Vo. Ven. Le. Then we got last. Large. Away. Old. Lack of self. When paired with a verb, I will not, or I won't. Cool and Lou. Cool. This is everything. This is what I wanted, dude. Anyone's absolutely fucking nutty. Boom. If I had the foresight that we'd be in this particular position, I would have smacked that shit a long time ago. Alright, let's look at these papers. Lore, Old Tish, Nevlore. Can you teach me a new word? The large house is toward the east. I will swim at dawn. I won't read at night. The branches of the tree are old. Tree, tray, ven, old. Trey ven. I don't know if it's ven. Phoebe. The trunk of the tree is small. Ma. Any you? Okay, yeah, that would make sense. That's a V. Manev tray, which would be small start of tree. Yeah, whoops, accidental ants chamber, yeah. Yeah, not that I fucking need it now. Ven? Treven? Okay, so Treven was correct then. So if it's multiple of something, they will literally just be like a lot of. Old, end of. Old branches. Okay, so Treven is branches. And then old branches would be Treven. does that mean? Nev? Yeah, Nev Tre. Stump. So when you pair L and lay with a verb, it could be I will or I won't. So I won't read. Read lay. At night. That makes sense. L swim. I swim. Nev Dow. What are you saying? You're saying Nev, which is new. Dow. Day. Yep, that's correct. So only one of these is wrong, right? The large house is towards the east. If we're doing large, it would be Huam. And then Ov toward... Oh, right, because it's et. Let me make sure that Nevlor is incorrect. Yeah, because it's missing the teach part. Which means et is east. Honestly, I do kind of want to get in 46, but I think I lack the feet to do so. Because I have to go all the way back, crank it, and then go all the way back. So I don't think it's happening. It's not on the cards. Which is fine. It is what it is. I literally needed foresight to do this. Because I want to do, there's the map puzzle in room 46, and I think with the classrooms, I can put together where everything is. I should go back. I think it's here. Secret garden do spread apples. That's actually a good point. I completely forgot about that. But it's only two. Oh, it's throughout the house. Are apples better today? No, they're not. I mean, I might still be able to do it. Let us. Yeah, no, I think this is everything I need. No tomb. Cool. And then I think I can do some interesting stuff with a new clue now that I have this. That's a banana, not an apple. I guess it did say fruit. This is... Wow. Diamondus Minor. Can I literally translate these now? Kinda. We got Dauja, which is day. The last day. Memora, which is small. anything from Mora. Via. Not quite either. Fenmora. The devoted moon, and then there's the rogue moon surrounding the devoted moon. Devoted orbit for every 24 hours. East, which means this is the other thing I wanted from here. The ore is west. Rot. Rot and Tor. Rot and Tor. We've drawn the infinity symbol already. What do you mean? Like for fruit? I'd say first. I cannot help my extreme sense of urgency. Nor my extreme lack of apathy. Lack of apathy. Extreme apathy. There we go. I know the English language. Why the fuck do you have a lead balloon? Okay, so we got S and N. both waxing and waning. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Nothing I can do about it, Sawi. Okay, that's fine. I assumed it would have been cumulative. Yes, if I knew what I was looking for, I would. But I don't, as you said. I don't think I have enough feet for this. So I gotta go the long way. Half my fruit's probably in the other end of the house. I wonder what the strategy is to rush the antechamber. I assume it's something with the outer room. Ovin Navare. Ovin toward. It's gotta be left to right. And then Navare is new. Future. Toward a new future. Smack that. Boom. Several viable strategies. That makes sense. Because you gotta come in, get the crown, and then, you know, use the crown to do your shit. I might, like, just have enough. Commissaries on the other side, too. I'm pretty sure there was no food in there, though. It was just gold and gems. know what I should have done. This entire thing is actually pointless. Model jump scare. We made it to January, and that's crazy. God, that gets me every time. Last key's waiting behind the last door of 8. Six in the station, which we got. 5th is held by a king on his throne. All the clocks, that's why I got the clock tower. Thank you. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Yep. So starting and ending in the same spot. For sure. Okay, I need the rest of the postcards to figure out where they're at. Yo! Congratulations on 100K! It was actually great and wonderful news. Oh. We'll end in the trophy room. A 3. Cool. Nice. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Hell yes. Chat. That has been Blueprints, baby. Of course. Of course. Absolutely happy to do it. Love having an academic campus. Yeah, no, this is amazing. I love this game. We'll be back with more Blueprints next week. Wednesday, we'll go ahead and bump some Dispatch. Friday stream up in the air at the moment. I'll have more information for you guys on Wednesday on whether or not I'm going to be switching from Fridays to Thursdays. I'm doing a lot right now, and it's actually really fucking stressful. So, trying to figure it all out. Bear with me. And then once I get into the routine of things, hopefully I'll be able to actually start making good on the things that we as a chat have talked about already. But that's where we're at, chat. That's what's going on. I will see you guys Wednesday for Dispatch. And next week for my Blueprints fans. We'll see how long Dispatch goes. God, I love this game though. Literally, I was just talking about if I wasn't streaming this, I would still be playing. But I'm doing this for gang, so that's what's important. All right, see you guys later. Me too, me too. I would be very upset